I'm Anil Kumar, and here is an interesting question on linear inequalities. The question is, find A and B if x is greater than minus 4 and less than 3, then 1 minus 2x is greater than A and less than B. So you need to find the values of A and B for the given interval of x. You can pause the video, answer the question, and then look into my suggestion. Now I'll solve this using two different methods. Let me say method 1 is by rewriting the equation in that form, right? So that is my method number 1. Let's do it. So we are given the equation minus 4 is less than x, and x is less than 3. We want 1 minus 2x here. So what we can do is we can multiply by minus 2. So if I times everything by minus 2, so what I'm doing here is times each term by minus 2. This is what we are doing. So when we times each term by minus 2, then the sign also reverses, right? So minus 2 times minus 4, let me write first minus 4 times minus 2, sign will reverse, and we get x times minus 2, sign will reverse, and we have 3 times minus 2. So that is 8, and this is minus 2x, and then we have minus 6. Correct? It makes sense, correct? Now we'll add 1 because we want 1 minus 2x. We can add 1, so we have 1 plus 8, and here we have 1 minus 2x, and here we have 1 minus 6. 1 plus 8 is 9, 1 minus 2x, and that is minus 5. So comparing the equations now, we can say the value of A and B. Let's rewrite, right? Since it is signs are like that, so we'll just reverse it. So we'll write minus 5 and then 1 minus 2x, which is less than 9. So let's use less than signs before comparing. Now it is simple, right? So this is A for us and that is B for us, correct? So that is how we can get the value of A and B, and then we can write down the solution is that A is equals to minus 5 and B is equals to 9. Now this is one way of doing it. Why did we kind of had to flip it? The reason is that if you try to analyze, then the given function is a straight line which is decreasing always, right? So it is like 1 minus 2x. So it's kind of a graph which is kind of like this. Do you see that? 1 minus 2x. So when you say that the interval is between minus 4 and 3, since it is decreasing, right? So these things will flip, right? Therefore, what we see, since the line is decreasing, the values interchange, right? Now let us use the second method to find the solution. So let me use method number 2. Method number 2 is evaluate for the limits. So we want x within the interval of minus 4 and 3. So in the given expression, which is 1 minus 2x, we'll calculate what is the value when x is minus 4 and what is the value when x is equals to 3. So if x is minus 4, I'll write this as 1 minus 2 times minus 4, and that is equals to 1 plus 8, which is 9. And when x is 3, then we get 1 minus 2 times 3, which is 1 minus 6, and that is equals to minus 5. Do you see that? Since the lower limit is minus 5, we'll say A is minus 5, correct? So this is A equals to minus 5 and B equals to 9. So that is the way we can solve such an linear inequality. Do you understand? So that is method number 2. However, you have to be careful that when the slope is like decreasing, then A and B kind of swap, right? I hope this helps. Thank you and all the best.